Okay, so this is the roundup of the day, and it's the worst day yet with the least amount of races. But there's a reason why I lost money today, and that is my worst enemy that I have in trading. You need to identify whatever your worst enemy is. Mine is greed, and I'll run through my day now. I've only got 4 races to run through, which is nice and easy. On this first race, there's a few races I skipped before that because they just weren't suitable for my strategy, and many others I've skipped that were at Chelmsford, and I've also got the evening meeting at Kempton. I'll get back to in a second. This first race here, Breed took over. I put myself in a dodgy situation, and I spent what should have been about a 180 profit if I'd got out at the right time into a 331. But I'm not proud of that fact. I did the wrong thing and got lucky. Basically, that was bad. Race 2. I think, I can't remember from the top of my head, I think that was about a £3 profit I should have had. I went in for a late trade, being greedy again, was almost looking at a big loss, got away with it. I could have got what I wanted, but it would have been it'd have been more of a gamble, so it wasn't worth it. Still got out for 28p, throwing basically about £3 profit down the drain. Race number 3 I did today, minus 94p. It just didn't go right. I probably got in at the wrong time. We all make mistakes. I handled it well. I'm not too bothered about that one. Yeah, I got it wrong, but it's just one of those things, you know. It happens. You can't get it right all the time. If you can get out for a small loss, it's not an issue. So I'm not worried about that race. The last race I did today was the big mess up. That should have been about a £3 profit or something. I decided to go in late, probably because I'd seen the market moving how I wanted it to move, but I'd missed it. So I decided to get greedy. I can't remember what I went for now, 8 or 10 tick profit, quick 8 or 10 quick profit, which would have been a few quid, you know what I mean, on about £12 or something. And the market just went through me and right against me, and I had to take that loss. It could have been a bigger loss if I hadn't have worked out right where I could have got out from. Could have been slightly less. There's opportunities if you watch the video that I could have got out for a £9 loss or whatever. But the fact is, I was greedy. I should never have put that last trade in. It was just ridiculous. And we all have our biggest enemies with trading. My personal biggest enemy that cost me money is greed, and I've suffered from it all day today. Now, just going back to the fact that there's some Kempton evening races tonight, there's a couple of races that I could trade and I'd make a profit out of. But because my greed has taken over all day, and I even mentioned it in that first video where I make that £3.31 about greed, and I still didn't learn, I think I need to cut the day on the head, and I'm going to take the £9.80 loss and move in tomorrow. It's the first loss over a single day, but then again, I've only traded 4 races, so you know, had I had another 10 nights Saturday, I think I'd have £10 loss in one day. I'd soon doubled up. Soon made it up to £10 loss, I should say. £10 profit, sorry. It is what it is, but you need to identify things like that. You need to identify what is your problem in the market. Mine is greed. Some people, if you're pre-race trading, can't help going in play, can't accept loss, whatever. My personal problem is greed. I need to deal with it, and that's what I will do. So I'm looking at the head for the day. Bankroll was slightly smaller. But on a positive side, although I've dropped my bankroll from 65 quid down to 55.24, my target to get to for day 5, and bear in mind I didn't even trade yesterday because there was nothing to trade that suited me, was only £40.26. So I'm still 15 quid more or less above where I wanted to be right now. £14.98 to be exact. So, you know, forget about it, move on tomorrow, try not to be greedy again, get on time. Today should have been at £8-9 profit over them 4 races. That's what I worked I could have done. If I'd not been greedy on the first race, that would have been about 180, about 330. I think that one should have been. So that's an extra 150 there. That 94p I shouldn't have gone in for, you could say that, and that one should have been another £3 profit. So yeah, you're looking at about I've turned a potential £8 profit into a minus £9.80 and a penalty on £17 down the day. But let's try and forget about that and tomorrow. Learn from it though, and try not to be greedy tomorrow or through the rest of the actual challenge. Long way to go this year, but on target, and wish me luck. Hopefully, we'll get there, and I wish you luck with all your trading. Cheers.